Hey, welcome to today's workout. We have got a strength workout today, okay? Now you can make this more difficult if you want to by adding in some cardio elements, but what we're gonna focus on is making this accessible for anybody who's got a set of dumbbells at home, and you can add the more complex stuff into it if you want to do so, okay? So we've got a set of dumbbells, all you're gonna need, we're gonna work for 50 seconds, 10 seconds rest. We're gonna do pairs of exercises, so it's gonna be 2 exercises, 50 seconds, 10 rest, twice through that, onto the next one, so on and so forth. If that didn't make sense, don't worry about it, just follow me, okay? First up, we have got a goblet squat, okay? We are gonna start, I'm just gonna set my timer. We're gonna start in 10 seconds time. Gonna get the dumbbell up to the collarbone like so, and we're just gonna go for a goblet squat for 50 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's make a move. So we're down, drive it up, good. So we're trying to keep that chest nice and high. If I go slightly angled, and we're getting down into a nice low goblet squat, okay? Pretty straightforward stuff. That's what we're looking for. So the aim of the game here is to get 50 seconds done of good quality movement, and then we'll get into the next exercise after 10 seconds rest. Make sure, if you haven't done so already, you have had a quick warm-up before this, even if it's just a couple of sets of squats before you get into weighted squats. Good. We've got 10 more seconds, then we're going into a dumbbell Romanian deadlift, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. 3, 2, 1 for luck, 1. Okay, so you need both dumbbells for this one. Dumbbells are gonna be in front of you like so. Soft bend in the knee, chest up, so shoulder blades in your back pockets. And we're just gonna tilt down, hinging at the hip, and drive up. So we hinge at the hip, down we go, keeping the legs in the same position. We don't wanna be bending the legs too much, okay? Soft bend in the knee. You wanna feel a stretch in your hamstrings, the back of your leg, this muscle at the top of the back of your leg, okay? And let's go. And up we come. So you want to keep that back, that lower back, nice and straight. You do so by keeping your shoulder blades back, okay? Good. Keeping the chest up, keep looking forward. That's good. Right, we've got 15 more seconds. Then we've got 10 seconds rest. Then we are straight back into the next exercise, which is going to be goblet squats again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Fantastic, good, okay. Dumbbell down, 10 seconds chill, up to collarbone, singular dumbbell. Let's go for squats. Good. Lovely job. So we're doing 4 sets of this kind of thing. So this is the last set of goblet squats, okay? Next up is going to be upper body. So we've done lower body, this 2. Next 2 are going to be upper body. So with this one again, you're going to make sure your chest is up. Very important when we do lower body stuff, the lower back is nice and straight, okay? We don't want to be rounding off that lower back. 15 more seconds. Good. We have 8 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Have your 10 seconds rest. Other dumbbell is up. Romanian deadlift, set 2. And 3, 2, 1. Now we know what we're doing. Let's go. So we're hinging at the hip. Keeping that soft bend in the knee, but not bending the knees as we lower down. What a lot of people will do as they go down, they'll bend the knees as well, like you're picking something off the floor. We're not doing that. We're just literally hinging at the hip. And you should feel a stretch in your hamstrings, which is the top muscle, just underneath your bum muscles, your glutes. Good. And squeeze as we stand up. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to pop them down. I need the mat out because we're going to do a kneeling shoulder press, okay? So we're down onto the mat. Both dumbbells on one knee, up to shoulders, and we're just going to drive above the head. If you want to go onto both knees and do it this way, you are more than welcome to, or you can support yourself a bit more with one knee in front, one knee behind, okay? This is good. And the reason we are kneeling down for this is that it's going to make the exercise a bit more tricky. When you stand, the stabilization from your legs does tend to help the exercise quite a bit. If we remove that from the equation, more focus is going to be on the actual muscles that we want. So we're talking delts here, which is in your shoulders. And there's going to be a bit more core stability involved as well. Good. 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, one more, 2, and 1. Okay, so next up is a dumbbell kneeling lateral raise. Now what we're going to do this time, you can either go singular arm, one at a time, lateral raise, or we can go both together. And let's go. So I'm going to start with both together. It's nice and steady, but it's probably going to get pretty tricky. Now when it starts getting tricky with a lateral raise and you notice yourself like swinging a little bit and things like that, especially because we're on the knees this time, you can just go into a singular arm. There is no problem there. Firstly, you're going to keep technique, you'll keep control, and you'll get way more from the exercise doing this, okay? So I'm going to stay on this now, because I do feel like I get more of a contraction in the right muscles, and you can go heavier weights when you do singular arm. Fancy term will be unilateral, okay? 10 more seconds. This is good, well done. And we've got 3, 2, and 1, okay? Quick breather before we get into shoulder press next. And we've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And shoulder press, same with this. If it starts getting really tricky, go single arm, one at a time, okay? Really get that better contraction in the workout. Now this one's gonna be tough because the shoulders are already on fire after the first couple of sets. Good. Lovely job, well done. 20 seconds to go. If you need to shake it off, kind of like I do right now, shake it off. And then if you need to, drop into single arm. Keep it nice and controlled, okay? We're not thrashing around like wet fish here. 7 seconds. Wet fish, all fish are wet, aren't they? Dead fish maybe, or dying fish. 3, 2, and 1. Apologies if you don't like the thought of dying fish when you're doing a workout. I do apologise. Right then, into lateral raises coming up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I'm just going to go dumbbell, singular arm, lateral raise. Next up, we are standing up for the next one. Good. Great job. Just nice and steady. You'll see what I mean, don't you? When you take your legs out of the equation, how much more difficult these exercises become. If you're struggling with your knees, just have a nice like cushion, pillow, nice mat. This mat here is actually really sick, really good, really cushioned memory foam, you could say. 10 more seconds. And we got 5, 4, 3, you can feel this, bloody hell, 2, and 1. All right then, so we are up, we are into a dumbbell thruster. So the good news is it's more shoulders, eh? More shoulders involved. Kick that mat out of the way. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. We're up to shoulders. We're gonna squat, thrust it through. Good. Squat down, thrust it through. Lovely job. Drive it up through, a bit like a spring, isn't it? Down we go. You don't have to get the full squat in, but we want to get enough momentum that we're working the legs, we're working the core, we're working the arms. 20 seconds left. Well done. Shoulders on fire. We're into reverse lunges next, alternating legs. So at least the shoulders get a little bit of a break. 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take them down, shake them off a little bit. Have a drink if you want to have a drink, even though we ain't got much time to do so. We're going in 5 seconds. We're just going to go into a dumbbell alternating reverse lunge. The reason I say reverse, slightly better on your knees, okay? And let's go. With this one, you want to make sure your focus is getting that back knee nice and close to the floor, making sure the gait of your step is enough to allow a comfortable range of movement, okay? It's completely bespoke to you. So some people have a shorter step back, some people would like a longer one, but the main focus is going to be back knee getting close to the floor, front knee is at almost a 90-degree bend, okay? Good, we've got 20 seconds to go. Lovely job. Enjoy the rest on your arms because we're going back to them in a sec. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm just going to pop them down briefly. I'm going to shake it off. We're back to dumbbell thrusters. So we're on to the next set of this little phase. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we get the squat in, drive it through. Good. Now, if you were struggling with the lunges there, I'm going to show you a little variation you can do in a second. Well, obviously, the first thing you can do is remove the dumbbells if it's too difficult. But if you struggle with like knee pain and stuff, I'll show you a little variation that might help. Got 15 to go. Last few reps of this. Got 7 seconds, guys. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, variation to this would be hold on to something in and around you. It could be anything, stairs, could be a chair, whatever. Get into the lunge position and just gonna pulse in that position. Now, the reason I want you to do that, unless you've got any chronic knee pain, okay, let's go, is that it's gonna get the joints working properly, okay? And it's going to get some synovial fluid working through the joints. It's essentially lubrication for the joints, all right? Without sounding too saucy. Good. Let's get these reverse lunges in. The fitter you are, the higher tempo you can go. Now, like I said, if you want to make this workout more difficult, you can add in little elements of cardio in between. So after every little pair of exercises that we do, you can pause the video, you can do a set of burpees, squat jumps, mountain climbers, whatever, some form of bodyweight cardio. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, gonna pop them down. So we're on to the last superset here. First up, we have 1 dumbbell. Hold it like a microphone, down to your hips, overhead, down to your waist. So it's called an overhead raise, okay? You can have a slight bend in your elbow, absolutely fine. And you want to control it down nice and slow. So we take it up, control down. What we don't want is we don't want you swinging like so. Want it nice and controlled, okay? Now, next exercise we have here is going to be, you can pick. And I don't mean you can pick any bloody exercise in the world because there's millions of them, but we're going to pick one of the previous exercises that you've done. So I'll go through them quick. We've got goblet squat, Romanian deadlift, kneeling shoulder press, kneeling lateral raise. We had a reverse lunge, dumbbell thruster. 3, 2, and 1. So you can pick your pick. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the mat out. I'm going to kneel down and I'm going to do the lateral raise because I like that one. And let's go. But you can take your pick. And now I know I haven't given you much time to think about that there. Probably should have in hindsight. But you can get into squats, nice and easy. Lunges, nice and easy. Thrusters. I just like this exercise and it's something I feel I need to work on. So that's why I'm doing it. Good. All right, so 25 seconds left. Quick 16-minute. Now, if you want to at the end of this workout as well, you're more than welcome to round it up to 20 minutes. Just smash out some cardio. Cardi B. Cardio. 10 more seconds. Good. I've got a new microphone, by the way. I'm hoping it's working. Imagine if it didn't. It'd be great, wouldn't it? And relax it there. Okay, we'll back up. So the next time we go through that, I'm going to choose something different because you can. That's the beauty of free speech and free will. And 3, 2, and 1. Overhead raise. Let's go. So next time, I'm gonna do a bit of legs. I'm gonna do some goblet squats. So start having a think about what you're gonna do for the last exercise, and that's 16 minutes done, team. Crazy, isn't it? How fast was that? And it's a good little strength session. Tiny bit of conditioning, a little bit of cardio in there, like with the lunges and stuff, but nothing to shout home about. 20 seconds left. And then you've got your last exercise that you can choose. And 10. Definitely gonna choose legs because my arms are killing. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm gonna go for goblet squat. Last exercise here, 50 seconds work, job done after that, okay? Unless you wanna do some cardio like a maniac at the end. 3, 2, 1. Let's rock and roll. Let's get that depth. Keep the chest up. It's important when you're getting tired that you are focusing on form, okay? Your body will naturally want to take the easiest route, the path of least resistance, because bodies are cool like that, you know? They actually want you to be comfortable, which is nice. But in order to progress and adapt and change, you have to get uncomfortable, my friend. You have to. We cannot live a life of comfort because you will achieve nada. Niente. Nos. We have got 18 seconds left. Good. Last little bit. Down to last 10. 5, 4, 3, one more, 2, and 1, and chill there. Guys, that is session done. Like I said, if you want to smash some more cardio into that, you can. If you wanted to pause it at any point, do some burpees or something like that for 50 seconds or a minute, again, you may crack on, okay? That is kind of like a fundamental workout and you can add things to it. I think I'm gonna do this moving forward. I'll do the fundamental basics, then you can add stuff to it. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Cool down. Let's have a brief cool down now. Remove that lactic acid. There is a cool down video somewhere around this video. Wherever the hell you're watching it, there will be a cool down somewhere, which is great. Make sure you're eating good food. Very important. Drinking enough water. More important, because it keeps you alive, and making sure you are keeping consistent with your exercise. Anyway, I've talked a lot in this workout. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Catch you in the next one.